Hello and welcome to your news and features electronic magazine that centers on the different facets of motoring. Now in its 31st year, this is Motoring Today. I'm Butch Gamboa.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
When you sweat to be sweet and you clean car seat, it's love. When you try to look cool but you look like a fool, it's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
I am STV's Sunshine Girl, Sarah Hernandez, with a very timely message from the Managing Director of Ford Philippines, Mr. Bert Lazard.
I would like to invite you to check out our pre-Christmas multi-brand test drive festival, a one-stop shop to all car enthusiasts to see and test drive the latest vehicle on November 16 to November 19 at the SM Mall of Asia. Experience our Ford Everest, Ford Ranger, and Ford EcoSport at this event with their best capacity and feature. Please, I would like to see you there.
Come to the Autofocus Multi-Brand Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival on November 16 to 19. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
As usual, we start off this week's edition with the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management. The holiday season is fast approaching, which also means that the traffic situation in the metro and its neighboring cities could worsen up. To acknowledge this, the government prioritizes coming up with ways that would benefit the motoring public during one of the busiest times of the year. The Interagency Council for Traffic, or IAT, is currently forming a rapid deployment task force called the Task Force Anamid to help ease the traffic situation in the metro, especially in anticipation of the traffic gridlock that occurs during the holiday season. Moreover, according to IAC, the task force will be under the Oplan 77, organized by the agency to oversee traffic management and conduct intensified traffic operations for 77 days within the months of October to December.
Napunta tayo dito pagkat pag-uusapan natin yung kung ano, yung magandang karakter o kwalifikasyon ng Alamid. Ito'y mabilis kumilos, walang titignan na problema, at marunong mamuhay para sa kanyang herd na tinatawag. Ganyan ho tayo dito sa Task Force Alamid. Mabilis kumilos at ating gagampanan ang ating katungkulan upang sa kapakanan ng ating sambayanan.
IAC adds that the task force Alamid will be composed of different traffic enforcers representing partner agencies of the Council. It will also support and augment traffic enforcement requirements on identified traffic choke points in Metro Manila and neighboring cities such as Cavite, Laguna, Bulacan, and Rizal.
Hindi ho tayo mamimili kung ano yung huhuliin, ititiket o itoto. Kay sports car yan, mamahaling sasakyan. Kay jeepney yan, o bus o truck. Kung ano man yan, kung tricycle o scooter, pag illegally parked, dapat lang bigyan buhay at paigting natin ang batas, alisin at ito.
The traffic situation for sure would be at its most challenging sooner or later, given the holiday season. And the government sticks with the saying that prevention is always better than cure. Meanwhile, the spotlight has been put on the local auto parts manufacturers as well as the Eco PUV prototypes as an event that showcased these capabilities was recently held. The Philippine Parts Maker Association, or PPMA, with the support of the Department of Trade and Industry's Board of Investments, recently held the first Philippine Auto Parts Expo, or PhilApex, at the Philippine Trade Training Center on October 12 to 13, 2017. According to PPMA, the PhilApex was held to showcase the country's local auto parts manufacturing capabilities.
The main objective of the event is to showcase the capability of the local parts makers, to show what are the parts that are available in the Philippines, and these are the parts that we supply to the local OE.
Moreover, the PhilApex featured the 16 locally developed Eco PUV prototypes for the DOTR's PUV modernization program. This follows the TTI's earlier announcement that the car's third slot budget will be shifted to Eco PUV manufacturing, among others, to jumpstart the development of the Philippine commercial vehicle sector.
On the 16 units, there are 2 that are electric vehicles, and the rest are Euro 4. Since by January next year, the government is implementing the use of Euro 4. So all vehicles, the new vehicles that will be sold in the market would be using the Euro 4. So that means this Eco PUV is really environment friendly.
It's good to see that the government, together with private sectors, is holding events like the PhilApex that showcase and provide networking opportunities among parts makers and vehicle manufacturers. And finally, different kinds of modi operandi aren't new to the country anymore. And just this 2017, a type of scam which involves vehicles has spread, leaving the government and the victims searching for the people accountable. The Highway Patrol Group, or HPG, says that the suspects for the Rent Sagla scam cases have been sued. However, the agency says that they cannot sue them under the Anti-Carnapping Act as the vehicles they've scammed cannot be considered carnap.
Hindi nga namin ito makasuhan ng carnapping dahil yung mga sasakyang ibininta nila is hindi naman carnap. So bumabagsak lang ito as estafa cases.
The HPG adds that aside from the rent sangla scam, there are other modi operandi that the agency is focusing on, such as the pasalo or the assume balance scam, wherein car owners sell their vehicles to people who promise to shoulder the remaining loan. According to HPG, transactions often take place through social media. With this ongoing problem, the HPG continues in extending their efforts to solve it, as well as in reminding the public to beware of these kinds of modi operandi.
Yung nga sinasabi namin palagi sa kanila na huwag silang bibili ng sasakyan ng kasamang papel lang is Xerox copy. Xerox copy ng ORCR. Kailangan original ORCR ito ng may kasamang release of chattel mortgage. Kung Xerox copy man yung ORCR, alamin nila kung anong bangko. Tanungin nila sa nagbibinta. Dapat kasama nila yung nagbibinta at saka yung bibili. Pupunta sa financing company. Doon niya bibilin mismo yung sasakyan.
While the government continues to solve this ongoing problem, it's also the public's duty to be mindful of the transactions they make, especially with strangers they meet on the internet. The government reminds the public to be aware and be alert. Those are the transportation and traffic management updates for this week. Motoring Today now takes a short break.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
STV's Sunshine Girl Sarah Hernandez with a very timely message from the General Manager for Automobile of Suzuki Philippines, Mr. Shuzo Hoshikura.
It's gift-giving time of the year once again. If you are planning on giving your family or yourself gift of a lifetime, make sure to test drive it before you buy it. Come to the Autofocus Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival at Mall of Asia from November 16 to 19. Suzuki Philippines will have Celerio, Swift, Jimny, Seat, Ertiga, and a surprise new model for you. Please watch out for this. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Merry Christmas!
The Autofocus Multi-Brand Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival on November 16 to 19. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
So there I was, standing on top of the world. But then I asked myself, what lies beyond success? I wanted to give back, be a force of change. I dream of a place where children can realize their potential, to live and love life, be kings and queens, and fight for their dreams.
For those who command respect, for those unrivaled in their field, for those who see the world differently, for you. The bigger, better, faster, stronger, all-new Fortuner. Own your world.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
STV's Sunshine Girl, Sarah Hernandez, with a very timely message from the Marketing Director of BMW Philippines, Mr. Carl Magsusi.
If you're considering giving yourself a reward after a year of hard work, why not give yourself a brand new car? So come and visit us at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival at the Mall of Asia from November 16 to 19. And BMW will be there to showcase to you the latest models that we have, such as the 5 Series and the all-new 2 Series Grand Tourer 7-seater MPV. Don't forget, test drive it before you buy it. Merry Christmas!
Come to the Autofocus Multi-Brand Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival on November 16 to 19. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
Welcome back. In line with Motoring Today's lifelong commitment to promote road safety, here are this week's road safety tips in cooperation with Toyota Motor Philippines.
Hello everyone and welcome to Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts Club. This is brought to you through the courtesy of Toyota Motor Philippines and the Toyota Foundation. My name is Susie of Magic 89.9. Muling nagbibigay sa inyo ng simpleng tips on how to use our roads properly and safely.
Kung ikaw ay galing sa garahe o sa parking lot, stop first before going ahead. Give way to the vehicles already on the road at huwag makipag-unahan o sumingit basta-basta. Same with pedestrians. Patapusin muna sila sa pagtawid bago ka tuluyang lumabas.
Until the next time here on Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts portion, where you can learn how to be safe while on the road as a pedestrian, commuter, biker, or a driver. This is Susie of Magic 89.9, reminding you to always be a safe and responsible road user.
Continuing with this week's edition of Motoring Today, let's now focus on proper driver's demeanor, especially for those driving PUVs. From Mitsubishi Motors Philippines, here now is this week's Payong Tsuper.
Payong tsuper lang kaibigan. Ako si Renato Sibalios, isa pong kapwa ninyo tsuper. Iwasan po natin ang pagpapatugtog ng sobrang lakas na musika sa ating mga sasakyan, lalo na po habang ito'y tumatakbo sa daan.
Dapat nating malaman na ang pagpapatugtog ng loud music sa loob ng sasakyan, pampasahero man ito o pribado, ay di lamang nakakapwerhisyo. Ito rin ay delikado. Kapag tayo ay nagpapatugtog ng malakas, ito ay nagdudulot ng ingay at nakakaabala rin sa ibang tao. Ang atensyon natin ay nababaling sa musika at hindi sa pagmamaneho natin. At kung tayo ay distracted, hindi tayo alerto sa mga nangyayari sa ating kapaligiran. Kapag ito ang nangyari, di lamang ikaw ang madidisgrasya, pati na rin ang ibang motorista.
Kaya palaging tatandaan, habang tayo ay nagmamaneho, kailangan palagi tayong alisto sa ating paligid. Ito po si Renato Sibalios, Payong Tsuper lang kaibigan, mula sa isang kapwa niyo tsuper.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win Autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
I'm STV's Sunshine Girl, Sarah Hernandez, with a very timely message from the Senior Manager for Communication of Nissan Philippines, Mr. Dax Avenido.
Christmas is fast approaching and many of you are probably thinking of buying a car for your family or for yourself. If you are, remember, it's best to test drive it before you buy it. This year's Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival at the Mall of Asia is on November 16 to 19. Nissan will have the following models available for you to test drive: the Nissan Juke, the Nissan Navara, the Nissan Urban, the Nissan Almera, and our latest edition, the new Nissan X-Trail, featuring the Nissan Intelligent Mobility. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Merry Christmas to all of you.
Come to the Autofocus multi-brand pre-Christmas test drive festival on November 16 to 19. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
Happiness. Happiness times 7. The all-new Honda Mobilio. Ease of use. Flexible interior for your various needs. Convenient features. Advanced technology. Powerful engine. Fuel efficient for a smooth journey. And sleek design for you. The all-new Honda Mobilio.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
STV's Sunshine Girl, Sarah Hernandez, with a very timely message from the president of Isuzu Philippines Corporation, Mr. Hajime Koso.
Christmas is fast approaching, and many of you are probably thinking of buying a car for your family or yourself. If you are, it's best to test drive it before you buy it. This year's Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival at the Mall of Asia is on November 16 to 19. Isuzu Philippine Corporation will have the following model available for you to test drive. Our new Blue Power Euro 4 direct injected VGS turbo diesel engines for new Isuzu D-Max Blue Power 4x4 and 4x2 automatic variants, and new Isuzu Mu-X Blue Power 4x2 automatic. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Merry Christmas!
Come to the Autofocus multi-brand pre-Christmas test drive festival on November 16 to 19. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Motorsports News is next, courtesy of Honda Cars Philippines.
In Formula One news, the 2017 season is down to the last 4 rounds. 4 races for Lewis Hamilton to solidify his hold on the championship points lead and secure a 4th driver's title. Starting off with this weekend's United States Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. Hamilton comes to Austin with a 59-point lead over closet rival Sebastian Vettel of Ferrari, 306 to 247, and could wrap up the title at the 5.113-kilometer 20-corner kata if he scores 16 more points than Vettel. Something not inconceivable after the Ferrari set a record of unreliability over the last 3 rounds. Vettel suffered 2 DNFs and was only able to score 12 points in 1. The Briton can secure the title with 3 races left on the calendar if he wins and Vettel finishes 6th or lower. Even a second-place finish could see Hamilton a 4-time champion if Vettel finishes 9th or lower, with just 100 maximum points on the table. Vettel faces a daunting and seemingly insurmountable task and needs victories to have a chance of getting a fifth F1 title and pray for Hamilton and Mercedes to have difficulties of their own. But Hamilton and Mercedes have a great record at COTA. The Briton has won 4 of the 5 F1 races held so far in Austin. Mercedes can also secure the 2017 Constructors' Championship at the US Grand Prix by outscoring Ferrari by more than 17 points. In World Rally Championship news, Hyundai Motorsports has changed its mind about entering 4 cars at the final round of the 2017 WRC season. Rally Australia is scheduled for November 16 to 19. The team has announced the Hyundai will field Thierry Neuville, Hayden Paddon, and new signing Andrea Mikkelsen, who topped Rally Australia last year while driving for Volkswagen Motorsport. This means Danny Sordo will not be running at the last round of the year. With the signing of Mikkelsen, Hyundai has had to choose among its 4 signed drivers to recent rallies, including Rally RACC Catalunya, Rally de España, where it was Hayden Paddon who was rested. Team boss Michael Nandan was reported to have said logistics was among the main reasons why only 3 crews will be fielded in Australia, and the combination of drivers were chosen based on who could give the strongest all-round chance to do the best on the gravel stages in Australia. Nanda noted that Thierry scored the team's first podium finish in Rally Australia last year that was won by Mikkelsen. He added that Hayden has shown continuous improvements in Australia. In MotoGP news, another epic duel in the rain marked this year's tight and wide-open battle for the title. Andrea Dovizioso of Ducati and Marc Marquez of Repsol Honda battled to the last lap and the last corner in a wet and wild Grand Prix of Japan at the Twin Ring Motegi. Reigning champion Marquez uncorked another of his trademark last corner lunge for the lead, but Dovizioso kept his composure to grab P1 back and hold off the Spaniard to cross the line first. Joining the Dovizioso and Marquez on the podium in Japan was Danilo Petrucci of Octo Pramac Racing. Andrea Iannonen of Team Suzuki X-Star finished the race in 4th ahead of teammate Alex Rins in 5th. Jorge Lorenzo of Ducati team came in 6th in a race that he led early on. Rounding out the top 10 finishers in Japan are Alex Espargaro of Aprilia Racing Team, Grassini in 7th, Johan Zarco of Monster Yamaha Tech 3, 8th, Maverick Vinales of Movistar Yamaha, 9th, and Loris Baz of Real Avintia Racing, 10th. By winning in Japan, Dovizioso cut Marquez's lead in the championship race down to 11 points, 233 to 244. Vinales' 9th meant he lost points to the top 2, but remains just 30 points off Dovizioso and remains in the running for the title with 3 races left on the calendar. Starting off this weekend's Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix at the Phillip Island Circuit.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
STV's Sunshine Girl Sarah Hernandez with a very timely message from the President and General Manager of Honda Cars Philippines Incorporated, Mr. Noriyuki Takakura.
Planning to supply the entire family this Christmas season. Supply them with a brand new car. Come to the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival at the Mall of Asia from November 16 to 19. Honda Cars Philippines Inc. will be having the new City, new Mobilio, new Jazz, VRV, Civic, and the all-new CRV 7-seater diesel turbo available for you to test drive and experience during this event. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Merry Christmas.
Autofocus multi-brand pre-Christmas test drive festival on November 16 to 19. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
When you sweat to be sweet and you clean car seat, it's love. When you try to look cool but you look like a fool, it's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
The power of Strada. It's your sport truck.
STV Sunshine Girl Sarah Hernandez with a very timely message from the Vice President of Pilipinas Taj Auto Group Inc., Mr. Art Balmadrid.
Thinking of buying a car this Christmas? Make sure to test drive it before you buy it. The Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, a one-stop shop for all brand new car models available in the country, is happening on November 16 to 19 at the Mall of Asia, where Pilipinas Taj, the exclusive distributor of Tata Motors vehicles, shall have the latest car models and commercial vehicles that will be made available for test drive. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Merry Christmas, everyone!
To the Autofocus multi-brand pre-Christmas test drive festival on November 16 to 19. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
Welcome back to the longest-running electronic motoring magazine. On Motoring Today, vehicle maintenance is next. As a driver, for sure you want things to be easier and smoother for you when you're traveling. In this week's Auto Care Clinic, it's all about maintaining the automatic transmission of your vehicle.
Pero gaya ng lahat ng bahagi ng sasakyan, dapat maingat ang paggamit nito upang humaba ang buhay ng mga pyesa. Ang automatic ay gumagana sa pamamaraan ng torque converter. Sa halip ng manual na clutch, ang torque converter ang nagmamanage ng lakas ng makina upang mailipat ito sa transmisyon. Kapag galing ka sa full stop, iwasan ang pag-shift mula neutral to drive na sabay ang apak sa accelerator. Dapat nasa engine idle lamang ang makina kapag kakambyo sa drive upang hindi mabigla ang torque converter. Huwag na huwag po nating biglain ang pagkambyo sa pamamaraan ng pag-arangkada ng makina sa neutral at biglang pasok ng drive. Tiyak na malakas ang wear and tear nito sa automatic transmission. Habang umaandar na ang sasakyan, hayaan lang ang transmission na mamili ng wastong gear para sa sitwasyong hinaharap. Sa mga ilang sitwasyon gaya ng pag-ahon sa matarik na kalye, maaari mag-manual shift upang magamit kaagad ang tersera, segunda o kahit primera. Kung gagawin po ito, siguraduhin lang na hindi sobrang taas ang revolusyon ng makina bago mag-downshift upang hindi mabigla ang transmission. At kapag dalampasan na ang obstacle, ibalik agad ang shifter sa drive upang maiwasan ang pag-overheat ng transmission fluid. Bukod sa manual shifting, maaari din i-off ang overdrive ng sandali upang ma-lock out ang fourth gear. Kapag naka-off ang overdrive, ang magagamit lang ng mga gear ay ang primera, segunda at tersera. Bukod sa mga simpleng prinsipyo na ito, kailangan lang palitan ang transmission fluid sa regular service intervals na bawat 40,000 kilometers. Kailangan din inspeksyonin ang transmission fluid level bawat 5,000 kilometers upang makasiguro na walang leak o sira ang inyong transmission.
Make things easy for you and your passengers and take care of your automatic transmission. Until next week here on our Auto Care Clinic, courtesy of Isuzu Philippines Corporation. Let's now take a look at what's happening in the local auto industry.
Motoring journalists from different media outlets, both in print, TV, and online, recently headed to the Sunshine Television offices in Valle Verde Country Club to cast their votes for the 2017 Autofocus Media's Choice Awards as part of the annual Autofocus People's Choice Awards. The event was also attended by the local auto industry's executives. Motoring journalists chose from the wide array of vehicle models under standard and luxury categories. They casted their votes for the best design, best engine performance, best safety features, and best value for money.
Autofocus is People's Choice program. I think it's important for consumers to know what the most popular vehicle choices are. But I think even more important, is the part where journalists get to pick their choices, because I think it's the automotive journalists who actually get to drive these cars on a regular basis. Not all of them, though. Personally, I don't get to drive 100% of all the cars available in our market. But for the most part, I think the typical automotive journalist has deeper knowledge, deeper product knowledge in the business. And I think what they have to say is important to the regular car buyer.
It's my third or fourth time now, so I've sort of figured out how to navigate through the process more efficiently. But I think the system now is running faster than before, and choices are very, very difficult now. It's very competitive, so we had a little bit of a hard time choosing as well. But good luck to the winners.
It's a good event, especially for the manufacturers, so they would know how us media people think about their cars. It's different amongst us. We review vehicles, but we have different findings. So having this votation by media gives them more or less a feel, or maybe want to improve their products.
First, about the process itself, it's easy. The system is really user-friendly. It gives you enough time to choose the car of your choice, and the categories are well specified in order for you to understand, to choose the best categories and the winners. And as for the entire program itself, I think it's good that we still have this for the longest time now, and it helps the industry to send the message to the consumers that these are the different segments, and this is how we classify different cars, so that in case you need to know more about different cars, all you have to do is get closer to the media and perhaps to Autofocus to know more, so something like that.
Medyo mahirap siya pumili kasi nga madami, pero medyo matagal konti kasi pipiliin mo talaga, medyo iisipin mo kung ano siya talaga.
I used to come here to join this activity, but I was on the other side of the fence kasi kami noon, we were selling cars. Now that I've crossed the line and joined the ranks of the media, I'm just so thankful that Mr. Gamboa invited me to join in the selection of this year's Automobile of the Year awardees. Now I found out na hindi pala madaling bumoto dito. Ang daming choices. You have to go through how many? 16 categories, and there were so many competitors. So now I can appreciate na hindi pala madaling bumoto from the media's point of view na, and then most of the people that work in the industry, kaibigan mo. So ang hirap talaga bumoto. So now I can say to all my friends in the auto industry, maybe to the public, that really mukhang yung media's votation is talagang because of so many friendships created in the past. We have to be very objective in our choices kasi lahat pala kaibigan namin. So whatever comes out from here, I'm sure this comes from the real impression ng mga media practitioners on the automotive products na nasa lineup. But I'd like to congratulate in advance yung mga winners ng 2017 Autofocus Automobile of the Year Awards.
Very important ito because this will promote primarily the product. And also, it becomes our exposure action for our products. So thank you very much.
For Tata Motors Philippines, unfortunately, we were not able to participate last year. But this year, we fielded 3 models, the subcompact car, which is the Indigo, and then the next size Mansa sedan, and also the pickup model, which is the Xenon. Because we feel and we believe that this would greatly help us in promoting the brand Tata, especially that Tata is very new in the Philippines, although it's been out in the international market outside ASEAN for so many years already, but it's only in the last 2 years that Tata tried to go to penetrate the ASEAN market. So this is one event that would really help us promote the brand Tata.
Basically, it's a validation. It's a validation of brand and product performance. With the Media Choice Awards, we get to hear how people react in terms of how the products deliver their needs and wants.
The Media's Choice Awards has always been a project that Peugeot Philippines has gladly supported. In fact, we have a couple of awards ourselves. It works very well for us because the recognition is there from people in the know, and that speaks a lot about the quality of the product and the trust in the brand. And we're always very glad to be part of this project. The Media's Choice Awards is something that we look forward to every year, and it's something that we will continue to support through the years to come. The auto industry, I think, shares this view with us, and you can see it through the turnout also from the media and also from the side of the manufacturers.
Winners will be announced and awarded on November 9, 2017 at the Grand Ballroom of the Valle Verde Country Club. Toyota Motor Philippines and Mitsubishi Motors Philippines recently participated in the first Philippine Auto Parts Expo, or PhilApex, Apex, which was spearheaded by the Philippine Parts Maker Association, also known as PPMA, with the support of the Department of Trade and Industry, Board of Investments, or DTI-BOI. Mitsubishi Motors Philippines and Toyota Motor Philippines, as CARS program participating car makers or PCMs, presented the status of their respective CARS projects. Prospective Eco PUV program participants will exhibit some 14 Eco PUV prototypes. Under the theme Gawang Pilipino para sa Pilipino, the expo showcased the capability of the local parts making sector. Ford Philippines recently announced its year-end sales deals, offering customers more opportunities to own a Ford vehicle before the year ends. According to Ford, the brand's year-end deals allow customers to purchase vehicles with all-in low down payment or low monthly fees, or cash discount for the Fiesta, Focus, EcoSport, Everest, and the Ranger vehicles, available until December 31, 2017.
Motoring Today now brings you our Car of the Week on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. When Isuzu Philippines Corporation first announced the arrival of the brand's Blue Power technology on their 20th anniversary celebration, many were stoked to see the MUX among the lineup that now come with its latest offering. And as if having an eco-friendly turbo diesel engine is not enough for a mid-size SUV, Isuzu also redesigned the MUX, giving it a much stronger appearance. The 2018 version of the Isuzu MUX is powered with Isuzu's new Blue Power Euro 4 diesel engine that provides 177 PS of power, which makes it 14 PS more than the current model. Meanwhile, it retains the same figures for the torque at 380 Newton meters. Aside from the changes that have been done under the hood, the previous 5-speed automatic has also been replaced by a 6-speed configuration. Moreover, looking at the outside of the 2018 MUX, it can be pointed out easily that the model has gotten a number of design tweaks. The grille has been restyled, the bumper has been revamped, and new bi-LED headlights with daytime running lamps have been added. The side profile looks the same as the current model except for the new 18-inch alloy wheels, which used to be 17 inches. Inside, not many changes have been done as the interior looks similar with the older models. However, the soft touch materials and the makeover that has been done with the seat design cannot be overlooked. Additionally, the 2018 MUX now features auto headlight leveling, hill descent control, and an 8-inch touchscreen entertainment system with USB link and text-to-speech navigation. Despite having these changes and improvements, the 2018 MUX is still equipped with electronic stability control, traction control system, anti-theft alarm system, and other Isuzu's fundamental safety features. A mid-size SUV with a bold look and an engine that promotes green technology, the Isuzu MUX 2018 is obviously up to conquer the road. And that's our featured vehicle on Showcase this week, brought to you by Prudential Guarantee.
Drive worry-free with Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program with a free 24-hour nationwide roadside assistance included with your comprehensive auto insurance. Rest assured, we'll take care of you and your car wherever you are. Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program, 100% worry-free driving.
Vote for your favorite car models and stand the chance to win autofocus t-shirts, coffee mugs, and other valuable giveaways. Vote for your Automobile of the Year in this year's Autofocus People's Choice Awards and win prizes from daily electronic draws. To participate, log on to www.autofocus.com.ph.
Sunshine Girl Sarah Hernandez with a very timely message from the Vice President for Marketing Services of Mitsubishi Motors Philippines Corporation, Mr. Froy Di Changkin.
Christmas is fast approaching, and many of you are probably thinking of buying a new car for your family or for yourself. If you are, it's best to test drive it before you buy it. This year's Autofocus pre-Christmas multi-brand test drive at the Mall of Asia is on November 16 to 19. Mitsubishi Motors Philippines will have the following models available for you to test drive. We have the Montero Sport, Strada pickup, the Mirage, and Mirage G4. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. The best of the holidays to all of you.
Come to the Autofocus multi-brand pre-Christmas test drive festival on November 16 to 19. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
For those who command respect. For those unrivaled in their field. For those who see the world differently. For you. The bigger, better, faster, stronger, all-new Fortuner. Own your world.
Happiness. Happiness times 7. The all-new Honda Mobilio. Ease of use. Flexible interior for your various needs. Convenient features. Advanced technology. Powerful engine. Fuel efficient for a smooth journey. And sleek design for you. The all-new Honda Mobilio.
STV's Sunshine Girl Sarah Hernandez with a very timely message from the Marketing Manager of Subaru Philippines, Mr. John Ezekiel Asuncion.
Are you looking for something special to gift this holiday season? Why not buy a brand new car? Come to the Autofocus pre-Christmas multi-brand test drive festival at the Mall of Asia from November 16 to 19. Subaru will be offering multiple test drive units for your enjoyment at this festival. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Merry Christmas!
To the Autofocus multi-brand pre-Christmas test drive festival on November 16 to 19. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
Welcome back to Motoring Today, and right now we have our Motoring Forum brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. It's a common knowledge that the road has its own rules and regulations. Once a driver violated a rule, their license could be a subject for confiscation, suspension, or revocation, depending on the violation made. Here's the Land Transportation Office Law Enforcement Service Director, Francis Almora, to explain further.
Pagka may revocation po yun, mag-ano ka ng 3 years. Kasi yun po yung ano natin. Provided you have no violations within the 5 years, you can renew it for another 5 years. But if you have violations within the 5 years, then you can only renew it for 3 years. Ang ano po natin dyan, under Section 27 po ng PD, yung RA 4136, nakalagay po doon na the Secretary or the Assistant Secretary, the head of LTO, can revoke a driver's license or suspend the driver's license.
According to Director Almora, the suspension of a driver's license usually lasts up to 3 months since the day of suspension, although it still depends on the reason. While when revoked, it means that the driver is no longer allowed to have a license. Director Almora also explained that confiscating a driver's license is just a warning for drivers.
Ang confiscation ng driver's license is parang ano lang kasi ng ano yan yung parang yun yung penalty, accessory penalty for a violation. So generally pagka nako-confiscate yung license, katulad ng pagka nagkaroon ka ng 4 violations of non-wearing of helmet, then the LTO will confiscate your driver's license. Pagka naano ka ng reckless driving for 3 times, then the LTO may ano yung license mo. So these are the violations. Ang confiscation is just an accessory penalty.
Director Francis Almora of the LTO Law Enforcement Service, our guest this week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines. Up next is our segment that dwells on the wide array of motoring problems, not only within the metro but all over the country as well. This is where we present these problems referred to us or we ourselves see and hope to fully find solutions for.
We are here once again on your public service segment here in Motoring Today. This week, we will highlight a motoring problem originally aired last September 23, 2017. As a brief background, the said problem is about a roadwork that took place in front of the Valle Verde Country Club, just an intersection between Captain Henry Javier Street and St. Martin Street. The said road repair was left there for weeks until it was finished. But barely a month since we aired this, we were surprised to see that it was cordoned again, thus causing traffic gridlock to the said intersection. We will do our best to get an insight to the proper authorities involved and find out what the cause is. When will it be fully completed? We will update you on the developments about this motoring problem.
Should you yourself encounter any motoring problems that need immediate attention, please feel free to contact us. See the details now being flashed on the screen. And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Until next week here on Motoring Today, now in its 31st year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. I'm Butch Gamboa. Happy motoring!